Let's try not to die this time. Yes. It's actually getting pretty rough.
Well, we got sidetracked again, and we started talking about Spyro. And how I was thinking about booting up my PS1, because it still works.
You still have a working PS1?
Yeah, I do.
I just use my PS2, which is what we're running this off of.
I guess I could do that. Probably would.
Because the PS2 was made to be backwards compatible.
Yeah, well, that's because it doesn't have a Blu-ray player.
Yeah. And plus, backwards compatibility is not easy to do. Although Xbox One figured it out pretty well. But I think
I need that.
Sony is starting to get a really, really good version of backwards compatibility built up. Like,
it's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
What are they doing now? Like you saw, I think you got it with your Star Wars PS4, but that Super Nintendo game port.
Yeah.
It was just apparently like it's not.
It's smooth.
Well, it's not. It's not playing it the way the PS4 is treating it. It's not treating it like a. It's not like running the game. It's running the game the same way the system will run it from way back when.
Really?
It's running it off of an emulator, not. So they're starting to figure out how to build in emulators within their game console, which is a good sign for like getting like PS2 classics and PS1 games and potentially PS1 or PS3 digital games to be playable off of the.
Here's the elephant pitch again.
Oh god, she ran me over. Oh yeah, that's right. I can knock her off if I do this. Nope, she got away. Because like some of the abilities that you have are like they go up like infinitely. Oh boy!
I just got knocked.
Yep. Yeah. Did I get her? Nope. Oh boy! Jesus Christ!
Where is she?
She's running off somewhere. Oh, now she's coming.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a little help before she even gets off the death.
Did I get her? Nope.
Oh, it's down. She's down.
She's down. I'm gonna go beat the shit out of her. There we go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she's running the arrows.
Yeah, which is so weird because like they're so not useful. Oh no! Get knocked out. Like what?
Oh god.
Like, you mentioned that you don't really want to tarnish your memory of your old games. What are the older games that you're just like, I remember them being great, but I'm really not sure if they hold up that well?
Oh, like Spyro, I was saying, is a really great game that I love playing. I beat it, I don't even know how many times. Too many to count, like 100% of them. I don't do that with games nowadays.
You don't go for the platinum trophies like me?
I don't have a single platinum trophy.
What?
Don't
I have like 45!
One. I don't have one platinum trophy.
Oh, nice. I took her out.
I've taken out an officer.
Yeah, so Spyro, Resident Evil 2. When I played that one back in the day.
That one might hold up alright.
I don't like the game mechanics. I did play it.
Yeah, it is.
The game
like
mechanics
tank
suck.
controls.
It's fucking terrible.
It was really atmospheric at the time, but also a limitation of the technology at the time.
Yeah, and you run out of ammo way too quick.
Well, that's the point. It was never meant to be an action game like Resident Evil 4 was.
Well, see, here's the thing. I remember when I was playing it, I had an
Steve, let me get that weapon, please.
So I want to get it.
Well, let me get it. You have your frickin'
the item.
You have your next.
Yeah,
gen.
but I don't have a light version of it, Tom.
Yeah, but I don't have any version of it. And I'm also dying a lot. Yeah, like old game. Like we'll see. Like I said, spoiler for I don't know. It depends on when I want to do the episodes, but spoiler for what I'm gonna do with Chris, Mega Man Legends 2. I remember that game so very fondly, and I don't know if it'll hold up.
There's a base here, Tom. There might be some help for you.
Yeah. Like that game, I'm really concerned about that not holding up because I do have a great love for that game.
But the old Final Fantasies I actually don't have a problem playing with.
Yeah,
because I know they're shitty. Like the graphics are shitty, but I'm not basing off of graphics because they were still good for the PS1.
Yeah,
I love the fighting style that's in it.
It's the sprite work. That's the thing, is that like the 8-bit and 16-bit graphics really kind of age really, really well. Because they're essentially, you have to have a stylized version of it. Versus trying to actually make something realistic.
Yeah, and I'm not going to play it on a big-ass TV like this. I'm just going to play it on my Vita or something that's small where it shrinks down real nice.
Yeah. Oh, Steve, where is that?
I don't know, but... You need...
Yeah, I know. Oh, come grab it. Why are you going off? There's nothing there.
No. Nothing now.
I think Crash Bandicoot probably wouldn't be as good.
No, this would be terrible. Just
Crash Bandicoot 1 especially. I remember that being okay. I remember trying to go back to it, and it's not that good. Oh, Crash Bandicoot 2 and 3, I think, are still pretty solid games.
I think you might be excited for this because I didn't see a new trailer for this. Not really a trailer, but it's the new Ratchet and Clank game they're making for the PS4.
Yeah, they're also making the movie, which the movie
they're making a movie?
Decent. Yeah. Like, the whole, like, they were redoing the first game of Ratchet and Clank with the really awesome new, like, almost Pixar-like art style.
Really?
They're also doing that with the movie. That's, I think, summer of next year when that's gonna come out.
I might watch that.
It should be really good because it definitely has that type of art style. Well, not art style, as well as, like, story style. It's a Pixar-style story, almost. As well as with just a lot more comedy to it.
Well, that's because that game was based off like comedy.
Pretty much. That game should be a really good movie, but as well as like that's kind of the reason they're redoing the game. And for the game trailer, I think in one of them it's just like Ratchet and Clank, the game based on the movie, based on the game.
Oh, here they come.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Oh shit, we forgot to take that first elephant. Oh yeah, they have tigers too. I forgot about that.
I don't think the tigers were ever an issue though.
Oh damn it, you knocked him away.
Good.
What? I didn't expect to run into the enemy here.
Fucking hell.
Gosh. Dang it, I think my minion killed him. Son of a bitch, he did. That was the one thing he hit. But by the way, we need to run away.
Why?
We need to go back to the center because they just bombarded our base.
Did they?
Remember how I said there's that one gateway way up top that could only be broken by an elephant? Yeah, that's what they did.
Oh shit, alright.
Crush them where they stand.
Let's go up there then.
Well,
I'm just gonna...
Yeah, I'm really worried about me not playing Mega Man Legends. Because I went back and played Mega Man Legends 1 after a while, because obviously I played the second one and never played the first one. I'm like, oh, surely the first one must have been pretty good. It's not that good. Like, the gameplay mechanics and such are still there.
Fucking bow and arrow people, oh my god.
Get out of there then. But the mechanics of it just aren't. The mechanics are like the same, but just the way the gameplay structure is, like all the events of Mega Man Legends 1 take place on the same island. There's like almost no variety in the location. With some of the ways you get some of the items and stuff are super vague, which is really important because that gets you the different weapons that you can use, which are awesome. So yeah, I just didn't like that at all, and I'm really hoping that 2 is still as good as I remember it being, as being a vast improvement over that.
Yeah.
I'm full health again. This is so much harder than I ever remembered it being.
Yeah, I remember we would just dominate.
But then again, that was after we played for 100 hours straight in the same game.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, there's some help. God, I should have chosen a faster character.
And, ooh,
Nice.
item.
We need those. There's a lot of those.
Yeah.
Like, I was surprised how well Final Fantasy X held up, as well as Final Fantasy IX.
I love 9. 9 is my favorite.
That was the first one that
I ever
I played.
Yeah.
Because you needed help with it.
Yeah.
So that's how I ended up playing it, was because you couldn't beat it.
And that was a random game I just got because I had money and I bought it.
I still remember that one pretty fondly, but now, like, the only thing that really would drive me through it now is nostalgia.
Yeah.
Just because, well, it's mostly just because I've gotten a lot more picky over gameplay mechanics, and I've realized it with Final Fantasy VI, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VIII. I hate the ATB battle system.
I love
where
it.
the gauges slowly fill up and then you do it. I hate it. It's just not an efficient way to do battle, and that's all you end up doing is waiting for so long, and it never truly matters the position of those gauges. Like, even if you cast haste, a lot of the times it's not like it even changes up your battle position.
No, it doesn't.
Because it just takes so long in between turns and watching the attack animations that it really doesn't do anything. So I've really grown to hate the ATB system, which Final Fantasy IX kind of had not really the worst of it, but just the slowest fights in the world.
Oh yeah, they were slow.
They were like multiple minutes just to do a regular minion fight, which is like not unacceptable for me.
That is totally unacceptable for any game now.
But actually, if you wanted to play an RPG from that era that had an ATB system that I love, you should play Chrono Trigger, Steve.
Hey, tell me about that game.
It's like, I would call it a no-nonsense, no filler, no bullshit RPG. Like, honestly, if you do 100% of everything in that game, you should be able to beat it in about 18 hours. Which is really short for an RPG, but, like, there is no fluff to it. Like, everything you're doing is focused on the main story, and if it's a side mission, it's like deeply ingrained in the story of your other characters. So it's like nothing is wasted in that game, as well as it does ATB mechanics right, where eventually it's pretty simple. You only have 3 commands you can do. You can attack, you can use a technique, or you can use an item. Plain and simple. That's all.
Defend?
Maybe, but I don't think there is. So those are your 3 options you can do. But after a while, after your characters spend some time with each other and learn some techniques, they start learning dual techniques, where both of their ATB gauges have to be full, and then they can do a combined powerful attack.
That's pretty sweet.
So that actually makes use of the ATB gauges filling up. It's just like, do I want to go now, do a single technique, and do some damage, some small amount of damage here, or do I want to save it up, allow my partner to get up their gauge as well, and we can do a dual technique for more damage. As well as, like, the enemies move around a little on screen, and your basic attacks just to hit one target, but your techniques can have varied areas of effect. Like, some of them do damage in a straight line from that character.
Oh,
so
nice.
if there's other characters past it, you can do damage to them as well. Some of them do giant AoEs around everything. One of them does a pretty strange one where it's a... what was it? Oh yeah, where one just does a straight horizontal line across the screen. Like, independent of other things. It's just a straight line across the screen, which is pretty unique. Like, it has so much depth in such a, basically, this really simple system. That's like the sign of an excellent RPG mechanic system. Which is why I like Child of Light.
Child of Light was amazing. I love that game.
Where that again, it's just another basic like ATB system, but there's so much depth in it, in the time, and trying to make enemies not succeed in their attacks by making them skip their attack if you hit them while they're charging up. It's really, really good combat system.
Yeah. I kind of like being low health just to get the
Oh, yeah.
fucking fire.
That's the one upside of being low health. Is just like, oh, I can just, use my Muso constantly. And I'm waiting for you. I'm just gonna keep stomping this guy with my elephant.
Well, there's a boss out here.
Well, this is the end boss. Oh, I can just come to you then. This guy's just gonna keep taking damage.
I'm just trying to find
Sorry
help.
I'm late, my king.
Oh, more enemies came. Oh well, we can just finish off with. Oh, hey Steve. Oh yeah, look out! I remember I can actually hit you with the elephant. Oh, nice. I didn't even see those guys. Oh, he got it back right away. I just got off screen.
There's two of them.
No, it's me. One of them. All right, I'm just gonna
Will.
finish off their boss. Where are you? Look. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, he's like glitching in and out of existence right now.
What is that?
There's too many people around. I can't see him. He's invisible. But yeah, Steve, you can get I mean, apparently everyone hates the PlayStation 1 port of Chrono Trigger. But I didn't really notice anything wrong with it. Just because that was the only version I ever played.
There's fucking water screwing it up.
But yeah, if you want to play Chrono Trigger, there's a PS1 version of it.
On the PS4?
No, it's a PS1 Classic. So you can play it on your Vita.
Oh shit.
And because it's a PlayStation 1 Classic, it's like, oh, there we go. Finally. God. That was definitely a limitation of the PS2 right there.
Yep.
That's pretty rough.
Too many people.
Definitely play Chrono Trigger. Like, I tried playing Final Fantasy VI. So many people consider it the highest, best RPG ever, and the story was okay for the first 10 hours that I played, and then I just got straight up bored with the combat system that I honestly thought was just straight terrible. It was not fun.
Let's go into my PlayStation 1.
Well, hold on a second. Let's save it for the next episode, Steve. Let's finish up this quick. And I did get my rank 3 weapon.
It's not that many games.
What did you get? Ooh, you got the... What does that mean again?
It does elemental damage, I think.
Is it? I forget what that little symbol is for. Let's go! We're at the end of the episode. Oh, nice! Character has ice too?
Anything.
Now she's gonna start freezing bitches left and right.
That's how I do it.
And we'll be back on the next episode and the next mission, and then it's the thing. Oh, wait, cutscene. So beautiful.
Wait, can we play this cutscene?
Yeah, on YouTube. Yes, Steve.
Cow.
Like, the only time you can't do anything is if there's like licensed music. Licensed music, or if you're just straight up, you're not doing any commentary. Then it's just like, then you're essentially trying to make money off of just game.
Yeah.
But by the end of this battle, it will be reduced to rubble. Let's go. Prepare to land.
Yeah. Oh boy. This is the final battle between the red and the blue horses.
Is it?
We're getting pretty close to the end of this Musou mode already.
Yeah.
Alright, well, continuing further on the next episode.